2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you this season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Nice to be with you again. All the hooting and hollering is done here at the WM Phoenix Open. It's time to find out who wins here at TPC Scottsdale. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me is Rich Beam. And out on the course, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. And Beamer, before we get out into all the action, just a few words on TPC Scottsdale.
Chaos, mayhem. It is the greatest show on grass. It's just, I mean, basically the town of Scottsdale is having a party for 125,000 of their closest friends and invited, 75 golfers to show up and be a part of it. I mean, how better can you describe TPC Scottsdale than that? It's more about what's going on outside the ropes than what's going on inside the ropes most days. And I gotta say, I love playing here. I think it's a blast, but boy, oh boy, these folks, they come to show you exactly how much fun they're having outside the ropes.
Handy effort, that one. Standing over his second shot. Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe.
What an approach shot there. Brooke Henderson's wheels are turning after that shot, and she seems to be taking notice as this rivalry heats up.
He finds himself in a share of 11th. Well, as we head to the second hole at Scottsdale, it's an important tee shot, Rich.
It's a blind landing area out there, Luke. You can't quite see where your golf ball lands. You know there's some bunkers on the right-hand side. You just don't know how far out they do come. A little more room to the left than you can't see, but it's a difficult tee shot all in all.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Oh, it's neck and neck here. What can she produce?
This one might roll into the rough. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. That's tiny. Lining up the birdie putt here. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This putt looks like it's breaking right to left.
How good was that putt?
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He finds himself currently tied for 9th. Rich, I can see your eyes light up when you got on the tee here at 3. You love this tee shot.
There's not a par 5 that I don't think is very sexy, and this one is an all-American beauty. Just miss that bunker on the left-hand side or the rough on the right, and you can just bomb it down there and have a short second shot in.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, what a putt. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, the 4th hole at TPC Scottsdale is the first par 3 on the course, Rich, and you like the look of this, don't you?
I do. It's a benign little par 3 if your distance control is spot on. This green chases away from you just a little bit to make that shot a little tougher.
Opting for the 6 iron. Now 4 under par. Ooh, that just brushed past the hole. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
Oh, this looks brilliant. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. If he makes this, he'll save his par. So close. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And it's a three-stroke advantage for our leader as we head to the next hole. Here we are on the par 4 fifth hole, Rich, and the tee shot. What do you fancy?
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
That's a good-looking shot there. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list. She is looking greenwood bound here.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Well, Rich, being half a Canadian these days, I certainly take a shining to Brooke Henderson because she really is a national hero, arguably the best golfer in Canada, not just female, of course. We know she's the best woman in Canada, but the way she plays the game, it really endears her to a lot of people, doesn't it?
Well, it does. I'm still trying to figure out which half you're Canadian in because I'm really not buying
the
that.
Back half.
I'm really not buying that statement there, Luke. I mean, just look at you know, the first thing I notice is how good she swings it. I mean, you just don't see many professionals in the game swing it that good, regardless whether it's men or women. She has got a world-class swing, and that stands out more than anything for me. And she's just out there, and she's having fun, but she wants it all. She wants to win every single week out there. And the competitive fire that burns inside her, it shows. I mean, she really wants to win every single week. You know, it's not happening, obviously, but I'd say what, she's a phenomenal player. And she's just going to win as many times as she wants to, it seems like. Not how many they're going to give her, but she's a real deal.
That was absolutely murdered. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens. She has got to like the look of this one. I know I do.
Oh, go to the top of the class. That is a golf shot. Took on the bunker and beat it. Stuffed it in tight.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And playing this one from around 120 yards out. 5 strokes behind our leader.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A huge right-to-left swinger.
He's put a pure stroke on that one. Oh, what a bonus. Now 5 strokes behind. The second par 3 on the front nine's longer 7th hole, Rich.
This is so difficult. I'm even laughing, remembering when I played it years ago. Finding this green is nearly impossible. It still gives me the heebie-jeebies. You got to hit a long iron, towering long iron, and see if you can't get to land soft enough to hold this green.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And a chance to move into a tie for second here. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
Starting this one way out to the right. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-stroke buffer for our leader. Shot shaping is the order of the day at TPC Scottsdale. It looks like we've got another one here on the dogleg left par 4/8.
I'm going to say more bunker avoidance is necessary here, Luke. Those two down the left-hand side, you want no part of them. They are nasty.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She got one back on that last hole.
Here's Brooke Henderson.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right. Drawing it in there beautifully.
Let me tell you, she can manage her bag in this wind.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? This one from about 160 yards out. 5 shots off the lead. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. How close was that to going down? 3 feet to go here to the hole. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, the par 4 ninth, the visuals off the tee. Take us through it.
Unless they have a perfect number to carry that bunker, I think you see a lot of players just lay back with a 3-wood, widen that fairway out. You're still going to have just a short iron for your second.
Well, Canada does have a bright star in Brooke Henderson. She's a consistent contender almost every week, it seems. Of course, she's won some majors. She's won a national title. She wins regularly on the LPGA Tour. There's a lot to like about Brooke Henderson.
Well, how could you not like the fact that she swings it like perfectly? I mean, it's just phenomenal how good her swing is. I mean, it's just, you would just dream of being able to be that good. And she falls out of bed every single day and is that good.
Looks perfect.
I know, I'm jealous. But, you know, she's just got an all-around game, and she's got the personality to match where, you know, she's going to win plenty more tournaments in her career, and she's going to do it by just devastating you. And
well, she's Canadian. She probably apologizes for beating you.
No, she doesn't. I promise you. She does not apologize for beating you. She's like, if she does, she says it sarcastically. Oh, so sorry. You know, better luck next time. Because she, you know, she's that fiery. She's a heck of a competitor. You know, I mean, I just enjoy watching her compete day in and day out. It's a lot of fun being around her and seeing what she's capable of.
Okay, coming out of the sand, but I don't know if there's enough club here.
And here we are with the third shot. 5 shots off the pace. And he's managed to find the green, but midway from the flag. Have to rely on a good putter here. Sitting at 2 over par. Oh, how about this shot? Tracking towards the cup. Let's get back to it, shall we? Oh, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And the par just slides by. Unfortunate bogey coming up. Just a short putt remaining here. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. There's a bit of water that comes into play here at TPC Scottsdale, and it gets right in your face on the tee shot on 11.
Yeah, it's the first thing that you notice, and you don't stop noticing it until you get on the 12th tee box, Luke. It's all down the left-hand side. The most intimidating tee shot on this golf course by a long shot, including the 16th.
This shot is about 140 yards out. Outstanding shot. High quality.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Well, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5. Putting for a par here. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. And as we check the standings, our leader is currently ahead by 4. Your thoughts here on the par 3 12th, Rich?
Bale left in the bunker and chunk and run it to 30 feet for the par, but it's just hard, Luke. It's just a hard par 3.
Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. 11 feet to the cup.
Solid little par putt here. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
That's a good putt to make, that one. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Rich, the 13th is a par 5. Yes, more room if you lay it back, but you want to get after it so you can try and get on this green in 2.
Most definitely. Even if you find the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, there's a 50-50 chance you might be able to get it on from there, but you got to avoid the water on the right-hand side. That's just a massive, massive no-no.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
It's about a 23-foot putt from here, guys.
It's just about 3 feet away. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And he'll move into the top 10. He finds himself tied for 6th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
All right, Rich, I feel like I can breathe easier here on the tee on 14.
Well, I don't know about you breathing easy, but I think most players can, because that bunker down the left-hand side does not come into play. Fairly generous driving area, especially out to the right-hand side. Grip it and rip it, as John Daly says.
Sitting at 3 under par. That's going right. And that was a bit of a misfire.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's got momentum now, just birdied the last hole.
Asking this one to come a long way from the right side. And back to the course with the live action. An opportunity to make a par here. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. There's fewer tee shots here at TPC Scottsdale, as intimidating as this one here at 15.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in 2.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. 5 strokes behind our leader. Sitting at -3. And he'll be glad to be putting now. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And he will move to 4 under par now. As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. Well, it looks like a pretty benign tee shot if you're just seeing the hole alone, but when you're in the amphitheater of this 16th, it becomes a lot more intimidating.
Something about 20,000 people getting ready to give it to you one way or the other kind of gets your attention pretty quick, my friend. There's not much to it other than the fact that you know what the stakes are, whether you're going to get cheered or beard.
This would be a great up and down. almost went in. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
This is Brooke Henderson. That's outstanding.
That's some special touch right there from that player coming out of the greenside bunker. Love to see it.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Ever so slightly, this one's going right.
And this one is for bogey. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. It's amazing, Rich, just given the nature of 16. 17 feels overshadowed, but it shouldn't be. It's one of the great short par 4s on tour.
It is such a cool little hole. I mean, you don't need driver anymore to reach it. Just a little menacing bunker, like a pimple right there, about 30, 40 yards short. A lot of actions to be on the right-hand side there to any flag stick, but when they put it all the way back center, forget about it. It now becomes one of the hardest short holes in all of golf.
This is from miles away.
Good putt there. That'll work.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Well, we've come to the last here at TPC Scottsdale, but there's still some work to be done.
There's a lot of work to be done. Finding it in the middle of this fairway is not one easy task, even for the longest hitters. That bunker down the left-hand side, the church pews, that sees a lot of action. So the other two up there. This is really a hole that you got to thread it out there with either a 3-wood or driver, but it's pretty much one of the most underrated, difficult driving holes on the golf course.
And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go. 4 strokes off the lead. It's heading to the bunker for sure. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot. Setting up for his 3rd shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Okay, safely on the surface, a chance for a putt to be holed here. John, what's the line on this putt?
It's looking like left to right putt on this one.
And that is a tap-in bogey for him as his round comes to a close. Rich, they came out like they were fired out of a rocket, but in the end, they came up short. What a shame.
When you get off to a hot start like that, usually there's only one place to go, Luke, and that's down. And unfortunately, that's what happened to this player. It's a shame.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.